Hey comic community, cool stuff here. I went to a local comic show this weekend. Well, it's a 2-hour drive, but it's a local comic show in Richmond, Virginia. And I picked up some books here and we're going to discuss why I bought them. And these are hot books, obviously. The first two books are going to be Flash Rebirth 1. Go back here so you can see them. Now, they're both the first cameo appearance of Godspeed, but one is worth more than the other. And I believe because the Flash title here is in the DC Universe area, this is the first book that came out, and one where the Flash's name title is below the DC Universe is this, I guess, the second cameo. So as a result, this one is worth more than this one. You see these books for like $5 or so or whatever. I myself would buy them all day long because he's apparently this year he's, according to rumor, once again it's rumor, he's supposed to be one of the maybe I'm not sure about the main villain, but a villain in the Flash season coming up. So maybe it might be good. I think it might be a good buy if you can get it for a low price. So I will be buying these books if I see them and the price is fair. Anyway guys, the next books I'm buying are these two. Flash Rebirth issue 6. Now this book has the first full cover and I believe full appearance of Godspeed. And this one is the variant. So this one's worth a little bit more money. But I believe the book is going for $15 now, according to what I've read. So if you see these books for, I guess $5 or less, I suggest you buy them. Now on to the next series of books. And now we have Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 30, another copy. This is the first appearance of Morlun, and I believe Ezekiel. And this is also the first appearance of the Inheritors. And this is something I could easily see being used maybe in the animated series with these Spider-Verse characters, because in the comics, the Inheritors are going after the different spider totems that they feed on. And as a result, these are the villains of the Spider-Verse characters, Miles and all the other spider characters. So this is a book I will be buying. The price is right. You should be able to find it for $5 or less if you want to buy it. I believe this is volume 2. This is a book that I will be buying all day long. All right, people, this is Strange Tales 178. This is the origin, or excuse me, the first appearance of the Magus, who I believe is a dark alter ego of Warlock. And the rumors have been that Magus might possibly be a villain in the near future in the MCU or the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So as a result, I'll be buying these books all day long. The price is cheap. And this book is low grade and I got it for a really good price. And I have other copies obviously also. They're higher grade, but for the right price, I'll buy any book. This is one I will be buying more of. Now, this is 2001 A Space Odyssey from the late 70s. This is the first appearance of Machine Man. I'd like to mention it's 2001 A Space Odyssey issue 8. The first appearance of Machine Man. This is low grade, but I believe I bought this book from a dealer, and I think it actually was free when I bought some of the other books I showed you earlier. So this is a book worth getting to. High grades are obviously the best way to go. Now this is Spider-Man Free Comic Book Day 2007, and I actually bought this book, even though the book was free at one time. And I never thought I would be buying a free comic book, but since it's the first appearance of Jackpot and Mr. Negative, and I didn't have one, and the price was low, obviously. You see it for a couple of bucks, it might be worth buying. If I see it, I'll be buying it. So this is Free Comic Book Day 2007 Spider-Man. This comic represents one of my favorite movies of all time, Predator. And if this is a book if you see it, this one isn't 9.8, but if you do see one and it comes out 9.8, this book goes for, I think, between $300 and $400 and 9.8. But also be careful. This book has a second printing, which there's no indication on the outside. It's obviously inside the first page. Make sure you're buying a first print. Although a second print 9.8s go for a lot too, but obviously you want to get a first print. So this is a book I like to buy too if I see them. The First Appearance of Predator, Predator issue 1. I came across these also at the show. 2 Neil Adams Superman 233s, classic cover. This is a book, once again, if the price is right and the condition kind of matches the price, I'll buy it all day long. This is another book I will be buying all day long, and that is New Avengers 6. It's the first appearance of Hawkeye's daughter on the cover, and also Ant-Man's daughter, Stature. Now, with the Avengers probably changing in the future, and they're going to need a new team, I will be buying this book because I believe these guys will be, we're probably going to see them sometime in the future. And then there's this book, The Amazing Spider-Man 601, classic cover by artist J. Scott Campbell. This is a book I will always get if the price is right. This is Tales of Suspense 50, the first appearance of the Mandarin, one of Iron Man's greatest enemies. Now this book right now, I think personally for myself, I'm going to be buying this book if the price is right and it's not crazy, because I've read I think a few weeks ago online that the MCU has a use for this character in the future. So I know people were burnt, or they felt they were burned by the first I think it was Iron Man 3, when the character was portrayed in the commercial as some kind of, it looked like an iconic villain. It turned out to be just an actor named Trevor. So I get why people were pissed off about this book. So, 'cause a lot of people heavily invested in the book thinking it'd be the next Lex Luthor or some giant villain, but it wasn't. So as a result, the price of the book dropped. And I think this book is a good buying opportunity right now, personally. So I will be buying this book, Tales of Suspense 50, First Appearance of Mandarin. I think it's a great buy. Deathstroke. This book is always a good buy. It's a great book. I pick it up whenever I see it, the price is fair. And it was. And this is probably a low-grade copy, but it still looks great for what it is. And I think as a character, Deathstroke is a character we will be seeing in the DC universe of movies eventually. So I think this is a good buy all day long. The price is fair. And let's move on to the next book, 12. The First Appearance of the Unimind, and I believe that's the only thing significant about this character, about this issue. So if you know anything more about this issue, please let me know in the comments. And that's all I have to say about this book. I got it for free, so can't complain. All right, folks, that about does it this week. If you have any questions or comments, please ask them in the comment section. Smash that like button. Please subscribe for my weekly comic shop finds. And, well, I can't guarantee weekly show finds, but I'll try to attend as many shows as I can get to, see what I can find. And so subscribe and also push the little bell so when I find things, you'll know when I find things. Anyway, folks, I'll see you guys next time. Happy hunting. And I'll see you guys later.